Hello, how's it going, Barcelona fans? It's been a while since I made one of these videos, mostly because I've been having a lot of fun making the other videos instead, but I probably have to make more videos that are 10 minutes or more. So today I want to discuss how I was wrong about the Barcelona's starting 11 under Ronald Koeman. That is by far one of the most viewed videos in this small channel. So what did I get right and what did I get wrong? Starting with what I did get right, that was the formation itself. We've seen in the first 3 games of the Spanish League that Ronald has used a 4-2-3-1 formation. What was interesting about that formation, however, is that today against Sevilla, that formation was made into a 4-3-3. When Barcelona saw itself in a hurry, they went back to their most trusted formation, which is the 4-3-3. It was on the 75th minute when Ronald opted to take out Felipe Coutinho and put in Pjanic. That's actually kind of a hard name to say. And that would leave Sergio Busquets as the only pivot in the team. But other than this game, it has always been a 4-2-3-1 formation. Now, starting from the back line, I said Andre ter Stegen was going to be the undisputed goalkeeper. And that probably still the case. He is recovering from a surgery, and at the moment we have Neto at goal. Maybe Neto's able to do such a good job that Marc ter Stegen now has to fight for his position again. Let's not forget that under Ronald Koeman's philosophy, players who deserve to play based on their work ethic and results will get the chance to do so. The names in the backs of the shirts will no longer be a factor. So if Neto's actually able to perform at a good level, there might be a change in between the sticks. As of now, Barcelona has kept 2 clean sheets and only allowed 1 goal in today's game against Sevilla. But that is yet to be seen. The other thing I did get right was the whole defensive backline. And again, with exception of today's game, and only because Clement Lelay had gotten a red card in the previous game against Celta, Araujo was put in that center back position. If not, we are sure that he probably would have been the starter in today's game. Sergio Roberto, Piqué, Lenglet, and Jordi Alba are still the undisputed defenders for Barcelona. And with Ronald Koeman, these players have seemed to be rejuvenated, because even though it's the still same 4 that have been playing time and time again, including in the most embarrassing losses we've had at the end of each campaign in the Champions League, with Ronald in command, they have been more physically prepared for tough games. The most impressive of all of them has been Sergio Roberto, however, going up and down the pitch and playing very well. Perhaps the signing of Sergi Dest has made him realize that his position is no longer safe. Because I am mentioning right now what I have gotten right. I got one of the double pivot positions right, and that is Frenkie de Jong being the undisputed starter there. He has been the starter for all the games that we've played in League so far, and he is doing a fine job at it. Now, the last and final position I got right for this starting 11 was Felipe Coutinho as center attacking midfield. He's been starting in that position for the past 3 games as well, and we can finally see that this is bringing out the best Coutinho that we've seen in Barcelona so far. If anything, he's even playing better than when he was playing in Bayern Munich. And for that, we really have to give all the credit to Ronald Koeman. He was able to finally make this expensive player bring out the best in him. Not only doing amazing in the attacking position, but constantly coming back and helping in defense as well. If I'm not mistaken, it was against Celta that he got man of the match. So hopefully he stays well in this position and he keeps growing as a player, because we are definitely going to need this version of Coutinho at the end of the season, when we will be facing the best in Europe again. Alright, well, that's actually all I got right from those positions, which is not that bad, I guess. 7 out of 11 players ain't that bad. And getting the actual formation as well right, that wasn't that bad. Of course, I got a lot of information out of different media sources, so that's how I came up with that conclusion. But now, what did I get wrong? And starting again in the double pivot position, I said that Pjanic was going to be Frenkie de Jong's partner in that position. But so far, it's been Sergio Busquets who actually still been playing in that position. And I find that a little odd because Pjanic had just come to Barcelona for 80 million euros. And honestly, the last few games of Sergio Busquets in that position in last season's games showed that he was just not able to produce the same output as before. But good thing I was wrong, because actually Sergio Busquets right now in this season has been doing very well in that position. With Frenkie de Jong, he gets a chance to catch his breath now. And now with Frenkie de Jong and Sergio Busquets together, they have been doing a great job stopping a lot of the gameplay that comes down the line. And it is together that they are also able to transition the game with more fluidity to the final 1/3 of the pitch. So the next position that I got wrong in my prediction was the left winger or left midfield position. I had stated that Dembele was going to be the undisputed starter for that position. However, it's actually ANSUFATI who has been playing in that position so far. Dembele only played in the first game of the league in the 4-0 win against Villarreal. He, however, did not start the game. He came in as a substitute. And actually, there was at some point rumors that he was going to exit the club. Those rumors have been shut down as of now, though. Now, again, I gotta say that I'm glad that I was wrong, because Ansu Fati has been phenomenal. He has scored 3 goals in the first 3 games of the league and has been giving all the opposing teams a lot of issues on that left side. And when you stop and think about it, he's only 17 years old. I mean, his dad still has to go and pick him up after every single game because he's not allowed to have a driver license yet. But he shows time and time again that he is capable of staying in that position. And Koeman has been able to see this as well, giving the youngster all the opportunity that he needs. Now, from one side, it is amazing and great that Ansu Fati is actually getting all this time, or should I say game time. But it is also kind of concerning that Dembele is not actually getting any game time, because when it comes to making changes, besides that first game against Villarreal, it has been Pedri and Triancao who have gotten the opportunities to play. But it just comes to show that Ronald has really kept his word, that he was going to change the meritocracy of the team, because even though Dembele cost 105 million euros plus 40 million in possible add-ons, it has been reported a few times that Dembele's work ethic is being questioned. He's still arriving late to training sessions, and so Ronald is not allowing him to play. Hopefully, he turns things around throughout the rest of the campaign, because Dembele is a player that can make a difference in the final moments of the season. Alright, the 2 remaining positions are ones that I did not get wrong in terms of who the players were, but where they were gonna play. Because so far, it has been Antoine Griezmann who has been playing in the right wing position, or right midfielder, however you guys want to call it. But I gotta say, in that position, he is not thriving at all. He has yet to score any goals in the season so far, and out of all the attackers in the team, is the only one that seems not to fit in. And again, this just might be due to the position he's playing. If we remember last season, he was playing in the left winger position. And clearly, that is not the position that Antoine Griezmann should be playing. So who knows if we're actually going to get a better version of Antoine Griezmann this season. Ronald Koeman told him that he was going to be an essential part for his team, but playing at a position might lead him to just have another bad season again. As we know, his normal position, or more comfortable position, is where Felipe Coutinho is playing, as the center attacking midfield. But Coutinho is doing such an amazing job that I don't think Koeman is going to want to take the risk of putting Antoine Griezmann in that position unless the circumstances allow it. The second position where Antoine could play would be the striker position. But Antoine has another problem right there, and that is that the best player in the world is currently playing in his position. That's right, for the second time in his career, Lionel Messi is yet again playing as false 9. And why shouldn't he? Though Messi started his career playing in the right wing position, in all of Pep Guardiola's years, he was playing in the false 9 position, and he did a wonderful job there, bringing out the best talents in Messi. The only reason why Messi went back to playing in the right wing position is because they brought in Luis Suarez. And Suarez was such a lethal striker, and because of the friendship he had with Messi, that Messi decided to play in the right wing position again. Because if we could remember back a few years ago, or actually a long time ago now, Barcelona has always had a number 9. It was Eto'o, and afterwards Ibrahimovic, and lastly David Villa. But these natural strikers were getting put in the wing, all because of Messi. Messi is just such a good player in that position that the strikers had no chance of competing against him, because it is from that position that Messi is able to control the entire game, coming down to midfield whenever he needs to, but also being that constant threat up in the field. Now, it's only been 3 games so far, so only time's gonna tell if this is gonna continue being the starting 11. I'm glad, however, that Ronald is allowing the players that deserve to play. He's sticking to his word and not letting the name in the back of the shirt dictate who is going to play, but rather who is actually putting in the work and who is getting the best results. As the saying says, steel sharpens steel, and you can't have a competitive team unless the team competes within itself first. So guys, I want to end this video by asking you guys 2 questions. 1. Do you guys like this format of the videos better, or prefer the small segment videos that are about a minute long? And secondly, I want to ask you, do you guys think about the current formation that Barcelona is using? Do you guys agree with the 4-2-3-1 formation? And are you guys happy with the players that are being played at the moment? Write down your comments down below. So that about wraps it up, guys. I want to thank you guys for viewing this video, and I ask if you guys liked the video to please hit that like button. It will really help this channel grow. Don't forget to subscribe, and until next time,